In today's video, we are covering the top 5 best slot machines to play. Before we start off our list with number 5, if you're new to this channel, be sure to check out my extensive video library for tons of free tips and information on how you can better your slot play. It's all backed by real casino experience, and there are hundreds of viewer comments on the videos from viewers just like yourself about how the tips have helped them to better their slot play and land them their first jackpots. And of course, it's always free. So let's rope it in and start off with number 5. Ainsworth Must Hit by Progressives. Now, these games might seem high in volatility, but they actually have some features that really benefit you, the player. In fact, of all progressive style games, these are the absolute best to play. So just exactly why are they the best progressive slots to play? They make it very clear what the progressive must hit by, and as that number gets closer to the top, your odds of hitting improve significantly. Best of all, with these games, it does not matter what your bet amount is. All bets qualify to hit them. So if you're a low limit player, you have a really good chance of landing those progressive jackpots. And if you're a high limit player, there are some added perks to these games. The bonus rounds for these games are not only insanely fun, but they have some really good line hits, especially at the higher denominations and higher bet amounts. So I mentioned volatility before with this game, and it's a term that we're going to be using a lot of. If you're not sure what volatility is, check out that video that's linked at the card in the top right-hand corner of your screen, or you can tap on the link in the video description down below. Volatility is the most important part of picking a slot machine. The lower volatility that a game has, the more consistent the wins are going to be, and the better your chances are for hitting something good. Did you also know that most manufacturers out there will allow you to check the volatility of a slot machine by using their website? Like, check out this game from IGT. High to medium volatility on this game? Yikes, I would steer clear from it. But yes, you can actually go to the manufacturer's website and actually look and see the words right there, plain and clear. High volatility, medium volatility, low volatility. Most all slot manufacturers will have this information on their website broken down by the individual game. These Ainsworth progressive games are available in most all casinos, big or small. So the next time you're at a casino, keep your eye out for these games and watch those progressive numbers, because if they're really high to that must hit by number, you've got a great chance of hitting it. Moving on to our number 4 is a personal favorite of mine. I'm talking, of course, about pinball and top dollar. If you enjoy games with a bonus round, these two machines are your all-time best bet. Not only are the bonuses on these games very fun, but both of these games are attached to low volatile games, which have a history of hitting that top line double, double, double on the pay line. If you are playing these games at a $10 denomination or higher denomination, then you have a really good chance of getting a jackpot hand pay if you get the bonus round. Now, there are a few variations of these games like Top Dollar Premium and Pinball Gold, but we're only focusing on the original pinball and regular top dollar. So stick to those for the best gameplay. Moving on to number 3, it's actually a series of games that share a relatively similar game chip. Coming in at our number 3 spot is Triple Stars, as well as Triple Lucky Sevens and Triple Butterfly Sevens. For a game with multipliers, these games are relatively low in volatility, and players oftentimes can hit some really good line hits on these games. The best part about these games is they're also one of the most popular series of games out there, so you can find them in both the old style cabinets and the new style cabinets in all different denominations. Now, since these games do share the same basic game chip across the board, you can expect consistent play no matter what version you decide to choose. These games are a great way to build up your bankroll, and I always recommend giving them a shot if you happen to see them in your casino. We're getting closer to covering our top 2 best slot machines to play in the entire casino, but before we do, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, hit that bell to stay notified, and share this video to help out others. Also, don't forget to check out my extensive video library to answer all of the most commonly asked questions about slot machines. Coming in at number 2 is the old school Bally Blazing Sevens. This game is fairly old and unfortunately being phased out of a lot of casinos. But if you find one, it is a great game to play. Why is that? Because the top line on this game hits extremely frequently. The downside to this game, though, is you do have to play max in order to qualify for that top line jackpot. So make sure that when you sit down at this game that you're reading and understanding those game rules before you play, and have the bankroll to back it up. Now, there are several different variations of this game, and we are only talking about the original Bally Blazing Sevens game. So if you see other variations of this game, just be cautious of it, because we're only talking about the one line Bally Blazing Sevens game. The top line on this game can go as frequently as several times in a single day, which is why it is our number 2 slot machine on best slot machines to play. And finally, now we come to our number 1. What is the best slot machine to play in the entire casino? And the stats on this game will blow you away. Number 1, Double Diamond. Double Diamond is the lowest volatile game in the entire casino, period. It is so low volatile, in fact, that I myself have hit the double 5 times in my entire life. Not only that, but if you go to the testimonials page on my website at ropethejackpot.com and scroll through, you will notice a ton of viewers out there just like yourself have hit that double on this particular game. Of all the slots in the casino, this is by far the number 1 best game to play, especially if you are a high limit player. But I do want to make one clarification on this game. We are only talking about the double diamond version of the game, not triple diamond and not any deluxe version, just Double Diamond. The other thing to be mindful of is Double Diamond is an extremely popular game, and it has been for years. So popular, in fact, that it is oftentimes attached to a lot of other games. You'll notice games like Top Dollar, Pinball, Wheel of Fortune, all of these other games have the Double Diamond game attached to it. Now, you do want to be extremely cautious of some of these games that Double Diamond is attached to, and we're going to get into that in a future video, so make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and hit that bell to stay notified for when the next videos come out. So when it comes to the game of Double Diamond, stick to the regular version, no frills version, nothing extra, just traditional Double Diamond. And yes, it does come in a new style cabinet as well. So you can play either the older version or the newer version. They're both going to play the same as long as they are that regular Double Diamond game. Thanks so much for watching. Check out these other videos and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more slot tips. It's always free. Visit ropethejackpot.com for free guides and a whole lot more. Catch you on the next episode.